All right. So, good evening, everyone. Okay, so today we're gonna be talking with Saskia. Before we were talking with our amazing conductor, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Latifa Ilia Putri, but you can call me by Lala. And today I'm gonna be your MC. So before we were started the class, I would like to have a chit chat with you guys. Okay, maybe we have Kak Sidik here. Hello, Kak Sidik. Can you hear my voice?
Yeah, I can hear your voice.
All right. So, Kak Sidik, how are you, Kak?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
And why did you come to our class today?
Because I want to learn my English to leveling up my speaking English and vocabulary my English.
Whoa, that was great though. Thank you so much for being here ya, Kak ya.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I hope you could, uh, what is it, gain the effect that you want. Thank you so much, Kak Sidik. And maybe I could go to Kak Sultan. Hello, Kak Sultan. Are you there?
Yeah, hello, I'm here.
All right. So how are you, Kak Sultan? What
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
think about today's topic, Kak?
Actually, I know I have no idea with the current class topic today, as I just want to saw the presentation and do the FGD after that. I'm sorry about it.
Oh, it's
Okay.
fine. You could, what is it, join our FGD session with another facilitator. And I hope you could gain something for today classes, ya, Kak. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
coming.
sure.
And I see here Kak Larasati. Hello, Kak Larasati. Are you there?
Hello,
Hello, Kak Larasati. How are you, Kak?
I'm good.
Oh, nice to hear your voice. Is it your first time, Kak, going to Britzone?
Actually, I think I'm a regular because I think I'm a regular in Britzone classes.
Oh, that was great though. It's really happy to hear you, Kak. So, okay. I hope you could, what is it, enjoy today material ya, Kak, with Kak Saskia later on.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Thank you so much, Kak Larasati. Okay. So before we were started the class, I would like to um giving you some announcement for today. Maybe Kak Silmi you could help me to share the screen.
Okay, hold on, Kak. Class announcement. Bentar ya.
All right, anyone who doesn't know, so welcome to Britzone. If you are first time here, Britzone is actually the largest English community in Indonesia, and we've actually emphasized English education, that free and open platform. And then this community is based from voluntarism.
Hold on ya, Kak,
And
bentar.
oh yeah, okay. And we actually have three classes that running every week. So the first one we have Britzone Tuesday class that's happening in Tuesday. It could be online and also offline. In Perpustakaan Kemendikbud, and our main event is actually presentation and also talk show that having FGD session. And then the second one is actually Britzone Thursday class. It's happening also online every Thursday. And the third, we have Britzone Saturday fun class. This is actually offline class happening every Saturday, every week. So the class started in 11 a.m. and we also have Britzone outdoor class. It happening once in a month, every Saturday. So we basically just um, playing and learning English outside the perpustakaan Kemendikdasmen. And also we have Britzone Discord. We have in Britzone Discord, we have regularly like Saturday, Sunday chit chat, if I'm not mistaken, and also we have like special event in every Friday. For tomorrow, we have the event with Kak Teku Nabil as a speaker. The title is Play, Watch, Learn Fun Ways to Improve Your English. Don't forget to come if you were in free in Friday. And then we also have general guidelines to respect and kindness, seek permission if you want to take a video or photo, and also avoid discrimination each other. Yeah, if you were witnesses the behavior that violate those guidelines, I would like you to report it to the facilitator or even the bid zone management because the action will be taken for that. And don't forget to follow our social media. We actually have several platforms. The first one we have Instagram for Britzone ID. We share almost all of our information in Instagram, so be sure you follow them. And then the second one we have YouTube. If you coming late to the class and then you want to rewatch the um material that conductor give, you could replay it in our YouTube platform and also Twitter. Follow our, TikTok. You could follow us. And then the fourth is actually Britzone Discord. And we sponsored by Perpustakaan Kemendikbud. Sign up before sign up for becoming a member. The library access impressive resources. They actually have 30K book collection and also the audio and video collection. And then we actually have Thursday class tradition, which is turn on your camera. And then the second one, taking a picture. And then the third one is fill out the attendance form. Okay, so we still have a time. I want to, what is it? Talk about our conductor today. She is Saskia Amanda. And then our theme today is My Story in Arizona, Living, Learning, and Interacting in Diverse Culture. So her background is actually marketing and digital sales. Um, could you explain a little bit, Kak, before we were started the class?
Okay, Kak. First of all, good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me, especially for the Britzone team. I'm so excited to share my experience. My name is Saskia. Right now, I'm working for a foreign airline in Jakarta, and my role is for marketing and digital sales. Although it's not directly linked with my current job, but it's just an experience that is very valuable to me, and I would like to share it with everyone. So please wait.
All right, thank you so much for the introduction, Kak Saskia. Lovely. And then before we were started, I would like to um, give you some info about our merchandise. Maybe Kak Lutfi. Hello, Kak Lutfi. The time is yours.
Hello, Malala. Thank you for the presentation. Presenting what all about breakdown. Let me know if you can hear me clearly. So I'm here to introduce to all of you our merchandise. As Kak Lala mentioned that we are a bigger community, English community in Indonesia. So I think like it is beneficial for all of us to buy something like the April, which is will be closed the PO until mid September, which is next week, and then there will be always ready for the busy carrier, which is like a bag, and then busy card. Then I understand that you everyday commute from Jakarta to anywhere with transportation, so you will need it. I believe so. So make sure that you don't miss our merchandise. Thank you. Back to you, Kalala.
All right. Thank you, Coffee. So don't forget to buy our merch, yeah. So you could like screen scan the barcode in the left. And then yeah, I think this is your time, Kak Saskia.
Okay, thank you so much, Kalala. Okay, let's start with my presentation. Hopefully, this is exciting for you. I have a fun time preparing this. So, okay, so let's start. My story in Arizona, living, learning, and interacting in a diverse culture. As you see here, it's the group that I was in. So, let's do the introduction first. Okay, next slide. Okay, next.
Is it not moving, Kak?
Yes, another one.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Okay, so my name is Saskia. I'm about to tell you one of my most memorable experience. Actually, this is already 11 years ago, as you see here. But I hope everyone can still enjoy my stories and can learn something from it while we practice English together in this wonderful community. So in 2013 up to 2014, I was selected as one of the grantee of the U.S. State Department Scholarship Program. It's a non-degree program. It's known as CCIP or Community College Initiative Program. I was assigned to Scottsdale, Arizona. It's a small city where I got to live with other 15 students from 8 different countries. So I don't know if you are all familiar with the geographic location of Arizona, but as you know, Arizona is one of the biggest state in the US, and it's the southern west part of the country, bordering with California, Nevada, Utah, New Mexico, and Colorado. Later, you can see in the map where it's actually located. And a little bit about the program itself. If anyone is curious, you can try to Google it later. But unfortunately, for this year's badge is unfortunately canceled because of the budget restriction from the U.S. State Department. So hopefully, if anybody wants to try, you can access the AMINEF website for more opportunity in the upcoming years. So back to my story. I was assigned in this small, beautiful city in Arizona. The name is Scottsdale. It's actually half an hour from a more familiar city, if you know Phoenix, which is the capital of Arizona. The program I am in lasted for 2 semesters or 10 months. So besides doing the academic study in our major that we choose, we are also it is also mandatory for us to do like 100 hour of volunteer work in any community that we can across the along the program, which lasted about 10 months. Okay, then next. Okay, this is my group, the group that we joined the program in Scottsdale, Arizona in CCIP. Can you guess where do we all come from? Okay, next. Okay, I listed all the countries that the students come from. It's Indonesia, the first one, Brazil, India, Pakistan, Colombia, Egypt, Costa Rica, Bangladesh, and Ghana. So if you count, there are almost all continents except Europe, because we have Asians, we have someone from Africa, and we also have from Latin America. So the housing arrangement, as you can see, it's 16 of us. It's divided in 4 different apartments for two apartments for men and 2 for women. So 8 and 8. And each apartment was occupied by 4 students. So I was assigned in one apartment with 2 rooms. My roommate was a Brazilian, and the room next to me, one Indonesian from Central Kalimantan, and her roommate is from India. So as you can imagine, it comes with a lot of fun, but definitely lots of challenges. So let's dive into what were my challenges and benefits. Okay, next one. Okay, let's discuss about the first challenge. The first challenge, as expected, is the custom and culture differences. So at first, we might see cultural differences as something interesting, but after an intense interaction, like living together for a long time, going to school together, you will start to see some differences that maybe cannot be tolerated anymore, or it's a little bit too weird to understand. For example, like we all arrive in July and in summer. So Arizona, unlike other states in America, is a desert, and the heat can be up to 39 degrees Celsius. It's even hotter than Jakarta. So naturally, we shower twice a day, right? But sometimes it's not a custom in all countries. So yeah, maybe you should deal with some discomfort during that summer, especially in our early days. It's actually a very basic differences, but some time it's a little bit challenging. Also, talking about culture difference, because I was with a Brazilian and Indian, as you know, the similarity between those two countries, dancing. So we also like to dance, but maybe not as much as them. And they like to play the music very loud, so it's also a bit challenging for us, especially if we want to have a more calmer time. Okay, so second, moving on to the next challenge is adapting to a new culture. So imagine it's already far away from home. You're living with, okay, you have one Indonesian housemate, but mostly it's from all different countries that you haven't even visited and haven't encountered in your whole life. So we are adapting double to both the people and also the place we are living in. And we try to navigate everything that sometimes can be acceptable back at home, but apparently not acceptable in the US. For example, our jokes. Sometimes our jokes can be offensive to some culture, while we actually are very used to it. And even if we spoke to the locals, we have to use a different tone of jokes as well, because it might be not acceptable to them. So the challenge become double. Okay, next. Next, of course, is the language barrier. English is our second language. So some of the groups speak more fluently than others due to the working or study experience. So we can tell them exactly how something should be done and understand some instructions about the school, like transportation, housing, and other things more easily. But for others, of course, they have a certain level of English that they can be selected to come to the US, but maybe not as fluent as the others. So they need to work harder and take more time to understand one point, and also while communicating to each other. So that can also create a real challenge, especially you interact with them 24 hours and you're living together with them. Okay, last challenge is you can only imagine this when you already live there. It's the difference of everyday life pace. So not everyone comes from a big city like Jakarta. Some of them comes from like a suburb or village even. And for city person like us, everything needs to be done in the most shortest time, or like very quickly. But some others, they really take time to finish one chores, example, and not really like to be chased. So sometimes it creates like a frustration, especially during cleaning day or just any normal day-to-day activities like washing dishes, throwing out trash, do grocery shoppings, and things like that. And then some others prefer to stay up late, or they are like a night owl. And some other prefer to wake up early. So as you can imagine, if you are lack of sleep or people are starting to get noisy in your sleeping hours, it will create more sensitive and easily irritated. So those are the challenges for living in a multicultural environment. So, but of course, there will be benefits. Let's see what are the benefits. The first part is the broader worldview. Of course, we live together and in a different country. So I learned more about human in 10 months compared to the whole period of my life. Actually, this is not exaggerating at all, because we don't have that many opportunity to live together intensely with people from different cultures for a really short period of time. So what you're trying to do is you try to make the most out of your experience. And because of this benefit that we have in mind, all the challenges can be faced and can be bearable. And the second point, of course, it's a stronger collaboration skills, because as you know, we are kind of forced to cooperate with each other. So although we were doing separate academic studies at school, so not everyone learns the same major in the college, but there are also some other side projects that comes from the scholarship program that needs to be done by our group. For example, during our period, we have to do like a fundraising activity and also like a video project together. And it was presented during like a year-end retreat together with the same scholarship program from other states. So through these kinds of projects and through living together like day to day, we naturally have stronger collaboration skills with each other. And we learn to develop better traits and be more understanding towards others and accomplish our goals in our study and also our personal skills that we gain during our stay. Okay, next part. Next is we need creativity to adjust better to our living situations, right? So not only to get along with others, but also to find our private time and like home within ourselves. So of course we naturally become creative because we learn like a unique way to communicate to each other, how to make certain things work between us. And of course, there is no textbook to learn what is the best practice, because everyone, even though they come from a same culture or same country, do not have the same personality, right? So we have to be creative in order for all of this to work. And next benefit. The next benefit is the cultural enrichment. This is the most memorable and most fun thing that I think is the benefit. Because usually the opportunity to learn other cultures are through movies or music, and maybe some short interaction if we meet tourists in our daily life or a guest come to our house. But here's the most fun part. I learned so much through the people from their native countries because we live together with them. We gain so many references, so many stories, arts, and dishes, and maybe their values that we understand more during our time together, and we can bring and apply it back home. Like I have the whole playlist right now. I have a whole playlist of Brazilian songs in my Spotify just because it's like a recommendation from my roommate. So every time I miss her, I can just go to my Spotify playlist and play those Brazilian songs. Okay. So we already discussed the challenges and benefit. Next is some useful tips. Okay, useful tips that can be applied. By the way, the picture on my slide is actually a cactus, and that cactus can live up to 300 years. And this is just the sample of that even though it's in a harsh environment, it can be still stand still and tall and strong, even though the environment might change. So the first one is be open. We have to share about ourselves first so that others can open up. Otherwise, in this kind of settings, it's really hard to be too introvert. Otherwise, we will feel very lonely. So we have to have this mindset of, oh, I'm an ambassador of my country. I need to represent my country in the best way possible so people can have a good view of Indonesia. That is the foundation or like the mindset that we might have. It can be started by sharing some basic information from ourselves or also where we come from. So it will, of course, give a positive vibes. And next point, we also have to be interested in them. We people don't like if we talk too much or talk about ourselves all the time. We also have to be curious because sometimes people don't always automatically tell everything about themselves. We have to ask some questions as well. But we need to avoid being too snoopy. Otherwise, some things that are accepted in Indonesia might not be accepted in some other cultures if it gets too personal, especially in the beginning. If you already live for a few months, then of course it's okay to treat them like family. And the next part is take a break and write a journal. Of course, if you are very overwhelmed with so many things that are new to you, you need some lonely times or alone times. When you're surrounded by a lot of people, it can be very overwhelming and you can get too stressed by that. So by finding your alone time or me time, you can connect back with yourself, reflect on your new experience, and maybe share some of it back home to your friends and family. Take a walk by yourself, spend some time in libraries or parks, especially if some of you may have an opportunity to study abroad one day or live abroad. And yeah, take a break and write a journal. So write a journal is maybe it's not something that is very common to us because we are very busy and we don't have time for that, all of that. So when I was there, my program coordinator asked us to write a bi-weekly journal of whatever experience we have during our stay and a new thing that we learn. So looking back at those journal, I feel quite grateful that my program coordinator at that time make it mandatory to write a journal. Otherwise, we don't have any written memory about our stay there. And last tip, although it's a bit hard, we need to befriend some locals because then we know how they used to live in that city for their whole life or that state. Then we know some other POV and some other cultures and arts that is actually from the native people of that area. Okay, those are some useful tips. Next. Next part, so I got the opportunity to interview my friends who was part of my experience as well. These are all my housemates. So I will read it to you. The first one is from Vera, the other Indonesian that is in the room next to me. She said that I gained global perspective that also enabled me to grow tolerance and have open-mindedness and become a more accepting and empathetic person. There were so many memorable moments with my roommates, such as listening and singing to Tum Hi Ho. It's like one Bollywood song that was popular at that time, and learning to make Brazilian food and eating together. Farah also loved to cook for us at that time, almost daily, actually. And she was so happy to be able to share Indonesian cultures through food. Next is Zainab, although the name is kind of like Indonesian, but she's from India. So in terms of culture, one thing Zainab learned was adjusting. The three girls in my apartment taught me how easy it was to accept one another and be comfortable. Worrying about a new country and to share your space with people from different cultures, but their warmth and kindness made me feel at home. So that's only the feeling you can get after staying for 10 months with one person. And my roommate, and lastly, I loved getting to know more a few cultures I had no clue about. My favorite part was we'd still find some common things to bring us closer, even being from such distant places. For example, we started to learn a few words in each other's language and noticed some words were very similar. Words like boneka, doll, or queijo, queijo, cheese. So as you know, Brazil was colonized by Portuguese just like us. So that's why the similarities of words come from. Okay, that's the testimonial from my housemates. Next. Okay, next is the conclusion. So just like my housemates, there are some valuable lessons and memories that I still hold very tightly until now. This 10 months. Okay. The first one. Yes, the first one is, as we know, English is the universal language and a bridge to know the world. We get to learn so many things about each other and translated everything to English so we know the meaning. So we get to connect with the locals and know their story and also their native language, which is such a beautiful thing. And the bridge to those knowledge and to those things are English. And second, um, grateful to be an Indonesian because we already live in a multicultural society. Maybe you have to feel this by yourself in order to this to make sense. So besides being in a multicultural society, in general, Indonesians are more empathetic and easygoing. So it helps when there's a problem arise, we solve matters very quickly. And even though we feel a bit discomfort, but we try to solve the situation as quickly as possible, and we forgive them quickly and don't really want to make a big drama or tense atmosphere. And somehow it helps because our own culture is like that. And the third, living in a multicultural environment helps to shape your character. This is the biggest gain I can say from my experience. You got so many references of people, so it can be very useful in your work life, in your personal life. As you delve into the society, you will meet so many people with different personalities and characters. And because of what you already experienced, somehow I have like a solid foundation, helps us to be calmer and wiser dealing with other people. Okay, that's all. And I have like a small quote. Next slide. Oh, this is the Grand Canyon, by the way. Strength lies in the differences, not in similarities. So by living with so many people from different cultures, we got to solve things together and adapt things very quickly. So that's why I conclude that this is a very beautiful quote from Stephen R. Covey, that strength lies in differences, because we can be adaptive to any challenges despite the differences. And compared to if we all live in a like a homogen culture, that we already know how to solve things the way it was, but not many references from others. Okay. Next slide. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the time for us to share, for me to share my experience. Hopefully the stories can be useful for all of you. Thank you. Back to Kalala.
Thank you so much, Kak Saskia. So, you actually like stay in Arizona for 10 months, ya, Kak, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. So, within the 10 month itself, did you still right now? I mean, did you still missing yourself in the Arizona back then, or
Yes, yes. So while preparing this, it's like reminiscing of my old days. And yeah, it's both the people and the place itself. So the combination of the whole experience. So even though I come back there right now, maybe the feeling is not like when it was 11 years ago.
Oh yeah, knew that kind of feeling. Oh,
Yeah.
amazing, Kak Saskia, for this sharing session. Okay, so I'm gonna jump to FGD. I mean, like Q&A session. So if you guys have what is it, question for Kak Saskia, you just what is it, raise your hand before I want you to open up your microphone. Maybe anyone? Okay. While we wait to the participant who wants to ask us, Saskia, maybe I will like to ask you some other question, Kak. I
Yes,
saw that you
of
were
course.
mentioning the benefit from living abroad back then. So, which one is more applicable, Kak, for daily basis? I mean, for you.
I think in terms of the collaboration skills, because we need to have a good teamwork also in our office or maybe in our home. We need to be cooperative with our siblings or our parents. So by having a reference of living with practically a stranger with in the same house for a long time, quite a long time, it makes us feel more empathetic, and we know that everyone has a background, and everyone has like their own story, so it can be more understandable.
Oh, so you learn how to handle it also.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So we have the participant who want to ask. Halo, Kalarasati.
Hello.
Hello, Kalarasati. If you don't mind to open up the microphone and also the camera while you were asking, go on, please.
Actually, I'm sorry I couldn't open my camera.
Okay.
Actually, I really want to ask because you already said it before, as you're in a group with various people from the various countries, which just come from different cultures. How do you handle such a cultural difference? For example, like if you have different views with the others from other culture, or like something you didn't want to share in terms of personal matters, like because sometimes if you face other people with other different countries, they have different view and like what things that consider as personal matter with us
Mhm.
or like with them. And then how do you solve this thing matters cleanly and in the most polite as
Mm.
possible? Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Thank you for your question. It's a very good question. Um, Actually, Indonesia, if I can share, we are one of like the peacemakers because throughout the batch, every year, if there's a conflict between this culture and this culture, people from one country and another country, we are always like neutral. So that's why I'm grateful to be Indonesian, because we understand both point of views. So in terms of ourselves, um, it's always we try to understand and set our boundaries. Otherwise, if we don't want certain people to uh, know or to meddle into our business, we just have to say to them politely, because sometimes it's something that they don't um, understand back home. For example, some people from East Asia, those countries are not um, uh, it's not a custom for them to say sorry or thank you or please to friends, because they said, oh, you guys are my friend, I don't have to say sorry or thank you to them, which is weird for us, right? So we tell them that, oh, we expect you, please say please, sorry, and thank you to us, because that is what acceptable to us and commonly acceptable. So if we say that politely, after a certain time, they will understand, and they eventually will also adapt to us, because we also tolerate some quirky things from their culture, right? So that's why.
All right. Thank
Yeah.
you, Saskia, for that. And
Thank
maybe
you.
that enough for you, Kak Larasati?
Thank you for the answer, Kak.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
So here's also the what is it in the group chat.
Group chat, yes.
It's because we were big country, so we can understand each other from different background.
Yeah, I think that's the answer, because so we have 4 Indonesians in my group, and we all come from different cities. And the funny thing is, sometimes in certain areas I connect more with people from big cities like Mumbai or Rio de Janeiro, compared to some Indonesians from other cities. Maybe because we are in a big city. So because our country itself, we need to adapt day to day with everyone from different culture. That's why it helps with how we handle things better than the other, maybe.
Oh, okay. That was amazing answer. Thank you so much, Kak Saskia. So we little bit know, yeah, how to adapt and
Yeah.
culture and how
Mm.
to, what is it, be more empath when we were
Mm-mm.
from other our country. I mean, like some kind of like that. Yeah. Thank you so much,
Yes.
Saskia. And maybe we're gonna have to move to another session, which is promote competition, some kind of like that. Maybe Kak Ririn, could you help me to promote that before we're taking a picture?
All right, thank you so much, Kalala. Hello, everyone. Wait a minute, let me to share the screen for a second. Is my screen audible, everyone? Is my screen visible, everyone? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay, thank you so much, Kanisa, for the feedback. So, hello, everyone. How is the topic? Is it amazing? And I believe, yeah. So, yeah, hello everyone. I'm Ririn, and I'm here on behalf of Britzone Anniversary Committee. And as you know, every year Britzone celebrates its anniversary. Okay, so in this year is a really special because it's our 22nd anniversary. So Britzone filling 22. So which will be held on the 27th of September. To make it more exciting, we've got 3 competition lined up for you. You can register any of it. And the first one, we have Britzone Brain Battle. How to play it? It's like Family Stratus. If you ever watch it on TV show, it's really easy, right? So, just the difference is we use English. So if you love a challenge and enjoy testing your knowledge with a team, this is definitely for you. And the second one, we have Beat and Trades. This is not just about fashions, it is an outfit competition with meaning. So it's about how you express yourself through style and the story behind what you wear. And the last one, we have the real competition video. If you enjoy making like creative videos, this is your chance to show it to everyone. And registration for the competition will close on the 14th of September. So you can join easily through the link we've shared in here, or you guys can scan the barcode. And of course, there will be exciting prizes waiting for the winner, including cash here, and then certificates for the participants, and also exclusive merchandise. So yeah, don't wait too long. Grab your spot, invite your friends, and let's celebrate Britzone 22nd anniversary together. See you all on the anniversary. Back to you, Kalatifa. Thank you so much, everyone, for the attention.
All right, thank you so much, Karirin. So maybe before we were, what is it, taking a picture, I would like to asking Ka Saskia more. This is one question, Ka, and you could, what is it, answer it in short.
Oh, yes.
What is the most shocking opinion when you hear people talking about Indonesia? Is there any funny story?
Oh, yeah. I was typing the answer actually, just
Oh,
if we don't have time. Okay, so I already typed it. I'll just read it now. The shocking opinion is maybe they have stereotypes that Indonesians are shy or our country is very underdeveloped. So when I showed them the pictures of big shopping malls in Indonesia, they're like really shocked. It's actually happening to the locals though. For the other foreigners, they already know how big our country is.
mhm.
And funny story is one taxi driver in the US thinks that our country is like very small and that Indonesia is a part of Bali, not the other way around. So they
Oh,
don't have any idea geographically where is
Indonesia
Indonesia.
itself, yeah.
That's
Mhm. Thank you so much, Kazaskia, for your generous. So I think we should take a picture ya, Kak, ya, before the session.
okay.
And okay, Kak Anissa, could you help me to taking a picture? Everyone, maybe if you could open up your camera, please open up your camera and show up.
Yeah. Wait, Kak Silmi or Karirin, can you help? because my laptop is not so ready for the print screen.
Okay. Okay, everyone. I hope you're ready. And also I want to encourage everyone to open up camera because this is your chance to show up your perfect smiling. Okay, I will count it. 1, 2, 3. All right. We have 2 pages, so we still have one more. Wait a second. Okay, and we will move for the next page. So be ready. 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. Back to you, Kalala.
All right. Thank you so much, Karirin, for helping me. And thank you so much, Saskia. So we move on to the next agenda, which is FGD session, the session that you'll be waiting for, just like Sultan said. Okay. I'm gonna need your help ya, Kak Anissa, to divide us. Okay. Bye-bye, everyone. Enjoy your time.
Thanks for the session.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, Ka Dennis,
Hello.
Ka Rosa, and also our wonderful conductor, Ka Saskia.
Hello.
Hello.
So, how's your feeling after done the presentation, Ka?
Me?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, yes. I feel relieved. Finally, it's done. And hopefully it's like a fun story for everyone to enjoy.
Okay, thank you so much, Ka Saskia, for sharing your experience and story with us. And then, good evening, everyone. By the way, my name is Gani, and I'll be your facilitator for tonight class in this FGD session. So, before we start, I just want to say how great it is to see such enthusiastic Brizoners ready to learn and share. So before we start, let's do a quick round of introduction. So I'll go first. My name is Gani. I'm from Maluku, and right now I stay in South Tangerang for education, and of course I'm a student. And now let's jump into Ka Dennis. Ka Dennis, time is yours.
Hi everyone. So my name is Dennis, and well, I'm actually from Papua, but currently living in Jakarta, for work. And yes, nice to meet you.
Okay, Kak Dennis, thank you so much. May I know which part? Because like I'm from Maluku and Papua,
Yeah.
and Maluku is super near.
Yeah. So I'm from Jayapura, the capital city of Papua.
Oh, Jayapura.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? I was born in Timika.
Oh, really?
Because yeah, in that time, my father, like my family, worked there, and after that,
Victor.
after I was born, I back to Maluku, like after around like 1 year, and after that I moved to Jakarta like in
Mm.
2018.
Wow, that's really cool. So it's very nice to see someone from
Okay,
there.
thank you so much, Kadenis, for introduce yourself.
Uh,
Yeah. Okay, now let's jump into Karosa. Hello, Karosa, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, do you want to open your camera? Because you can see like Dennis and also our conductor Saskia open their camera. So it will be great if you can open your camera.
I'm so sorry, Kak Gani. I'm not
Okay,
really
it's
good
okay.
with my. I have a
Totally fine.
fever, so I'm so sorry. Okay. My name is Rosa. I came from Mojokerto. It is a small town next to Surabaya, and I moved to Jakarta in 2020. And currently, I'm working in one of the Japanese company. Yeah, I think that's all.
Okay, thank you so much, Karosa. So now let's jump into our main session, which is Q&A. So here, imagine that you're a student participating in a study abroad program and you've just arrived in your new host country. So the first question here is that what food from your hometown would you cook or share with your new international friends? Okay, now let's go to God Dennis first.
Okay, it's very interesting because I'm not really good at cooking, but I will
Mhm.
try. So the first thing I would share is probably the nasi goreng, the fried rice. That's what I'm really good at. And then afterwards, I don't know, maybe like satay. Yeah,
Satay?
yeah, satay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I think those food are pretty common in Indonesia. So yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Kadenis. But may I know, have you ever went to another have you ever like arrived in went to another country before? Like have an experience in another country?
So honestly, I've never been abroad before,
Mm-hmm.
but oh, sorry, once I went to Papua New Guinea, but yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that
yeah.
was yeah. I mean, it's pretty close to Papua, and then we share similarities, but of course there are some differences as well. Yeah.
Okay. But just now you mentioned that you're from Papua, and but right now you're still in Papua or in another city?
I'm in Jakarta now. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
you're in Jakarta. Okay, so when you move to Jakarta, like what like you know food from your hometown that you share with your friends in Jakarta?
food from Papua.
Yeah,
Uh, of course, it's like papeda, and then
papeda.
yeah, I was a little bit surprised because I saw like a street food and then it's called it papeda,
Oh
but
yeah.
it's and I was like, oh, I thought it's like papeda, papeda, you know. Um, yeah, I think that's one of the thing. But I think we have the Papuan food here, so I'll probably just jump and ask my
Yeah,
friend. Yeah.
of course. Like in Maluku, we also eat papeda, like sagu and papeda. Like actually, Papua and Maluku have
Yeah.
same staple food. Like in Maluku, we also eat sagu and also papeda. And after I arrived in Jakarta, like the street food, like as you mentioned before, papeda, like it's totally different. And the first time I thought that it was like the real papeda, like a similar food like we eat in Papua or in Maluku. But after my friends gave me the street food, oh, it's like telur gulung.
Yeah, that's correct.
The
Okay, thank you
texture
so much,
for
Kak Dennis,
papeda
for
is
sharing.
really shocking, maybe for some people.
He was very shocked.
Oh, Kak Saskia, have you ever tried papeda before?
Yes, actually, my father is also from Ambon, so I
Uh,
visited once and tried the papeda with kuah kuning.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's my favorite.
Okay,
And
sorry guys, I have to join to other groups, so
it's
I'll
okay.
leave you
Yeah.
with the other
Okay, thank you
discussion.
so much, Kak
Thank
Saskia.
you. Enjoy.
Okay. What about you, Karosa? Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. So, what food from your hometown would you cook or share with your new international friends?
We actually agree with Kak Gani. I
Hmm?
think the simple one is nasi goreng. We can just fry the rice and
Oh,
put
Kak
some
Dennis, no Kak
ingredients.
Gani.
Sorry Kak Dennis.
Yeah, Kak Dennis.
Yeah, nasi goreng and then maybe because I love rawon. Rawon, do you know guys rawon?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah. I also want to offer it to the foreigners because the looks of rawon is like a black. I want to know the reactions. Even though it's black, but it's really tasty, right? And then
Oh,
ayam
so
geprek.
mhm.
Ayam geprek also because
I'm
it's so
geprek.
simple.
I
Yeah.
mean, why you want to share I'm geprek with them? Like, if I'm not mistaken, people from another country is not really into hot food or spicy food.
I guess it really
Um.
depends where they're from.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
couldn't agree
If
with
you
you
if
more.
you're asking Indians, then they wouldn't mind spicy food.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Kak Sarah, for sharing. Okay, Kak Rosa, you want
Yeah.
to add more?
Yeah, I think that's all the three foods that I want to make, but I'm not sure about rawon because I don't know how to cook rawon. I don't know how to cook rawon.
Okay, thank you so much, Kak Rosa. And
Yeah.
then now we jump into Kak Sabrina. Hello, Kak Sabrina.
You can call me Sarah. That's fine.
Okay, Kak Sarah. Okay, how's your day, Kak Sarah?
Busy. I just
Busy.
finished working actually.
Okay, so may I know where you from, Kak Sarah?
I'm from Jakarta. I think
Mm-hmm.
we met Rosa, right? Last time we met.
Oh, uh, in offline class or in
In
offline
an
class?
online class. We were in the same breakout room last time.
Okay, thank you so much, Kak Sarah, for reminding me because I have a short memory, and then if I'm not mistaken, like around last week or for the Tuesday class, like
Uh,
uh
it was the graphic design one, so it was just last Tuesday.
oh graphic design. I think I was absent for the class.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Kasara. And then the question that I would like to ask you here is, what food from your hometown would you cook or share with your international student?
International students. Oh, that's tricky. I think I would go with like mee godok. I mean, it's
Migodok.
not
Wow.
exactly my traditional food because I don't live
Uh-huh.
in Java, but I like mee godok, and I think that's an authentic noodle dish from Indonesia. And
Mhm.
then how many dishes do I need to mention?
No, yeah, whatever. Like maybe
Okay.
one, two.
So yeah, the first one would be mee godok, and then probably lemper, you know?
Lemper?
Yeah, lemper. Because I feel like that's just so Indonesian. I don't know if other countries have the same type of, I don't know, is it a dessert? Um, or type of snack.
Yeah,
So yeah, I would definitely go with lemper. And then the next thing would be, let me see. That's difficult. Indonesia has a lot of traditional dishes.
exactly.
Um, maybe gudeg.
Godok.
Yeah, gudeg
Okay.
definitely.
But have you ever like tried to cook by yourself, like me, Godok?
No.
No.
I mean, I tried cooking, and like the last time I tried, I almost burned the kitchen, so never again.
Okay, thank you so much, Kasar, for sharing with us. And then now let's jump into the second question. So the second question here is, if you had to explain your hometown, no, the second question here is, what's the first local food in your host country that you'd love to try? Okay, Dennis, if you have a love favorite country, and what's the first local food in your host country that you'd love to try?
Sorry, come again. I think it's a little bit different.
Okay, so if you have a favorite or a country that you really want to go to, what's the first local food in your host country that you love to try?
Mhm. Well, sushi, I think.
In come again, Ka?
Is it? Yeah, sushi. Yeah,
Turkey?
sushi.
Oh, sushi in Japan.
And yeah. So I think I mean we know that like sushi is everywhere, but I think I just wanna know how it tastes, the original
Oh,
country. Uh,
like the original from the country. Like you
yeah,
want to go to the country and then want to try how the original of the sushi is.
right. And also I think there is a like traditional dish. I wouldn't say like a traditional dish, but it's from New Zealand, but I forgot the name. Uh yeah, because I've always wanted to go there. So I would love
Mhm.
to try that one. Yeah.
So, but what about the local food?
The local food,
Yeah,
like
that you
Indonesian.
really want to try. No, in that country that you really want, that you want to go.
Um, I'm not really sure because I don't. I mean, I know I can like visualize, but I don't really know the name of that
Yeah.
those dishes. Yeah.
Okay, you can search it, and I will come
So
at you again. Okay, thank you so much, Kak Dennis. And then what about you, Karosa?
I think I want to try paella.
Paella.
Paella
Okay.
is from Spain because I used to join with the volunteering program
Mm-hmm.
in Yogyakarta, and one of the participants is coming from Spain, and she always told about how good the paella is. And when I try to search it up on the Google, and it looks kind of similar with nasi goreng,
Oh,
but the difference is just the color. So maybe I would like to try. Even though
okay.
my favorite country or my dream country is not Spain, but I still would like to try paella.
Okay, thank you so much, Karosa. Yeah, actually, like a lot of people from another country love nasi goreng because in several countries also have the same food. Like in Japan, if I'm not mistaken, like like the food is looks like nasi goreng, and then they put how to say they put egg
Yeah,
after
yeah, I
yeah
knew
they
it,
put
but
egg, but I forgot the name of the food.
yeah,
And
I
also
also forgot.
in Thailand, if I'm not mistaken, like they oh it's donuburi or omuraisu. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you
it's
so much,
omurice. Omurice, yeah, that's
uh
that's right, omurice.
okay. Okay, what about you? Thank you so much, Karosa, for sharing with us. And then what about you, Sarah?
Um, I know this dish called Rusty. It's a Swiss authentic food. It's pretty much like I would say like a potato cake. So
Potato cake.
it's a flat hot cake made of grated cooked um, or maybe even raw potatoes and then fried in hot butter or fat. So yeah, it's just pretty much a potato cake. And I love potatoes, so that works for me. And another one would be chana masala. It's an Indian food, so it's
Mhm.
just chickpeas and tomato sauce, pretty much like tomato soup, I guess you could say. And I don't like chickpeas, so it's but I still want to try it.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Sarah, for sharing. And then we have Rico here. Hello, Rico.
Hello, good night.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I just this is my very first time attending this.
Oh, it is your first time. Welcome, Rico,
Uh,
in the Britzone Thursday class.
Thank you so much.
Okay, may I know where are you from, Kak Rico?
I'm living in Jakarta,
Hmm?
especially in West Jakarta.
West, okay.
And yeah, I've been living here for maybe 20 years.
Okay, thank you so much, Kariko,
Yes.
for introducing yourself. And then here, I'd like to ask some questions. So the question is, imagine that you're a student participating in a study abroad program and you've just arrived in your new host country. So the question that I would like to ask you here is, what's a new, I'm sorry, what's the first local food in your host country that you'd love to try?
If I can imagine, I will go study abroad to Japan
Mm-hmm.
because that is one of my wish lists to be on that place. And if I had a chance to try, the first food is probably maybe it's sushi because I never ever tried sushi for my entire life. So and because a lot of people say that sushi in another country it's not sushi because they put a lot of like how do I say like they're not looks like sushi in Japan. So I will try the original ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kariko. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. Like sushi is almost everywhere. Like you can find in Indonesia, Singapore, Malaysia, and in the entire country. But if you curious and you couldn't go to Japan, I think I really recommend you to go to how to say in Indonesia there are some original restaurant from Japan that you can try. But I'm not really sure the name. But we have several restaurant from original restaurant from Japan that exists in Indonesia that you can try. Okay, thank you so much, Kariko. And then now we jump into the next question. The next question is, um, if you had to explain your hometown to your new classmate in just 3 words, which words would you choose? Okay, Kadenis, time is yours.
3 words.
Yeah, 3 words.
Huh. Um, I don't know. I think Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, that's 3 words, right?
Vinega Tunggal Ika. So I mean, like, if your international student, if your roommate or classmate ask you, what does it mean?
Yeah, it's just like a united diversity. Yeah, if you translate it. And also I think it's more like introductions into just the word, the term. Yeah.
Okay, that's really wonderful, Kak Dennis. Thank you so much. And then what about you, Kak Sarah?
I don't know. How would I describe Jakarta? um, busy.
Busy,
uh, I don't know. Polluted. I don't.
polluted.
I know those are not
What else?
great
Busy,
words.
polluted,
And also, active. Active. So,
active.
yeah.
Okay. Can I hear the reason of the 3 words?
Well, those are just facts.
The fact.
Well, technically, Jakarta is very polluted. And then it's busy during the day, and sometimes it's even busier during the night. And then as for active, lots of people migrate to Jakarta for, let's say, career opportunities and everything. So yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Kak Sarah. And then let's go to Kak Rosa. Hello, Kak Rosa.
Yes, can you repeat the questions?
Okay, the question is that if you had to explain your hometown to your new classmate in just 3 words, which words would you choose?
My hometown.
Oh yeah, like Indonesia or your hometown, whatever.
Okay. Actually, there is nothing in my hometown, so maybe I will describe Jakarta.
Oh, it's okay, totally fine.
Jakarta. I think the food,
The food,
the
yep.
food, and then I don't know anything else because I agree with
Kak Sarah.
Kak Sarah. Yeah,
Okay,
about
wow.
the fact in Jakarta. So I don't know what else. I think the only good is the food and also the people. Other than
And the
that,
balls, yeah.
everything is just messed up, I guess.
Yeah. What about the traffic?
Well, don't even talk about the
Yeah.
traffic.
The traffic is even more it's even more chaotic. It's even more chaotic. But when we compare with Bangkok, I think Jakarta is still better in terms of um the accommodations. I mean, in Bangkok, they don't use like a card. I mean, we
Exactly.
only have one card, flash or other card, and but we can use it in every transportation, right? Like
Exactly. I
MRT,
couldn't agree with you more.
LRT. Yeah, but in Bangkok, when I try to compare it, Bangkok has their own cards to use other transport, and mostly they also still use cash. So I think that's the better factors when we compare with the Bangkok. I mean the curious, and then the payment method. I guess it's more simple
Okay.
than Bangkok.
Thank you so much, Kak Rosa. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, Kak Rosa, for sharing. And then now let's jump into Kak Rico. Hello, Kak Rico.
Hello.
Okay. Do you have the same words with Kak Sarah, Kak Rosa, or do you have different words that you
I
would like to
mean,
introduce?
yeah, I mean, I do agree with all of these friends here, but
Mm-hmm.
if I have to give three words, probably the first one is different. The second one it's crowded
Crowded.
and also heartwarming.
I'm sorry, come again?
Uh, the third one is heartwarm.
Heartwarm?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hard
Could
work,
you
hardworking,
oh,
hardworking.
hardworking. Okay.
No,
So
no,
could you
heartwarm.
explain the three words?
Uh, the first one different. It's because we have a different ethnicity. Of course,
Mm-hmm.
we have a lot of like people who are living here in every single no in every type of people such as the religion or everything, yeah. And crowded, it's because, yeah, you mean by the population, it's still the one of the most crowded country in the world. And then the last one is actually I said heartwarming. Is it like heartwarm? Like because the people are here are also they are sweet, but because the crowded sometimes makes the sweet it's feels different. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Kariko. And then we okay, Kariko, do you have anything else
No, thank you so much.
to share? Okay, thank you so much, Kariko. And we still have like around 2 minutes left. So there is anyone want to share something before this FGD session end? Maybe about public transportation. Maybe Kak Dennis.
I will say, comparing to my home, and then we have to use our um, car or motorbikes. So
Mhm.
we have also a like angkot, but I don't think that I would recommend using that. Yeah, I think in terms of transportations, it's not very like accessible. So that's why. I moved here, so I just wanna know how it's like to be in Jakarta.
Okay, thank you so much, Kak Dennis. And what about you, Kasara? Have you ever guide yeah have you ever guide people from another country using public transportation in Jakarta?
Guided someone? No. But met someone, I mean, like, met foreigners? Yeah. But I didn't guide them anywhere.
You didn't guide them, like you
We
just
were
point,
just
but
hanging out. Yeah, we were just hanging out.
like maybe like foreigner ever ask you about the route.
Not really. They just ask about some places, like when would be the best place to grab a drink. Since you know them, like they love drinking and all. So yeah, where's the nearest pub and all that.
Okay. All right. What about you, Kak Rico?
Actually, no, I don't have any experience, any kind of experience like that. I wish I can.
Okay. Like for me, I usually get to oh, time is over, guys. Thank you so much, Kak Dennis, Kak Rico, Kak Rosa, and also Kak Sarah for sharing your story experience for this after session. I hope we can meet in the next class. See ya, guys. Okay, welcome. Hello, Kak Ririn.
Hi, Kak Gani. Oh,
How's your FGD session?
it's really fantastic. We have Kak Tia, we have Kak Rika, and also Kak Yusuf.
Okay, it looks like Karika is ready to share the FGD discussion. Okay. Hello, Karika. Man, where are you from?
I'm from Jakarta. What?
Okay, thank you so much, Karika. Okay, Ka, where is the MC?
Yeah, okay guys, we're
Kalala.
waiting for Kalala here. And Kak Saskia is already here. Hello, Kak Saskia. How was the FGD
Oh,
session going?
so interesting. I learned so much from all of your answers.
Oh, that's so nice hearing that. Okay, how was the experience, Kak Saskia? Do you remember something that the participants said or any funny stories maybe from them?
Not really funny stories, but like a lot of the participants have opportunities to encounter other people from other cultures as well. So I think what I shared, they most of you already know or already have the gist of it, but it's just like to conclude more on what I have learned, and maybe it reminds you of some other encounters in the past with people from other cultures, and I think it's, yeah, very beautiful.
Yeah, and insightful as well, yeah, Kak Saskia.
Mm.
Thank you so much.
Alright.
Oh, here our MC is back. Hello, Kalala.
Hello, Kanisa. I hear that you're having a nice chit chat with Kasaskia.
Yeah, because Kak Saskia was traveling to another room. Yeah, so I want to hear her stories when she listening to other stories in after the session, Kak. Okay, go back to you, Kalala.
That was very excellent, Kanisa. Thank you so much for helping me. And maybe since we heard from Kasaskia, since she is coming from the one room into another room, and I would like to hear from the participant. hell, maybe aku ask the room of Kak Match. Maybe Kak Match.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Kat. So, thank you for this opportunity. But I hope, I hope the someone that I can pick right now is ready, because this is really like a random, a sudden. But yeah, life is like this. Anyway, so I have two people in my room earlier, and it was Kat Fatma and Kat Eddie. So I'll choose Kat Fatma since she has a good connectivity internet. Kak Fatma, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, Kak. The virtual floor is yours.
Okay. So, hello everyone. Today I have FGD session with Kak Match and Kak ID. The first question is which is the land that are you dreaming of the most? For Kak ID, he really want to go to China and some country that in Europe. Even though he still cannot talk in Mandarin or in Chinese. And I think he also want to eat the traditional food from China, which is like a noodle, same like that. And not only talk about the cultural thing, we also talk the funny story from Match lecturer who's visited Japan before and get any funny situation that in Japan the taxi driver cannot talk in English and I mean her lecture cannot talk in Japanese, so her lecture only shows the photo of the hotel, and it's really interesting because sometimes even though if we cannot talk to their language, it's still there is some help that we can use for information. And the last story, we talk about how we supposed to respect other culture, cultural. Like when when Kak Match have a friend from Canada who visit Philippines, and uh, her friend use a like bikini to the beach, and it's like some country use that like prohibited, right? It's tidak sopan in bahasa. So yeah, whenever we are going, we have to respect the country that we are state out. Okay, I think that. Thank you so much, guys. I'm sorry.
Thank you so much,
Well said.
Fatma. Amazing. So that was the best intake, yeah, that we could uh, take from our conductor, Kak Saskia. So you have to be respect in the country that you live in at this time. Thank you so much, Kak Fatma. And maybe Kak Saskia, you could give us what is it, closing statement?
Okay. Thank you, Kalala. So thank you once again for the opportunity and for having me in this Britzone Thursday class. It's been like a wonderful opportunity to share my experience and to meet all of you in all the focus group discussion. I can hear that so many of you are so interested in learning from other cultures. Hopefully, when they have the opportunity to visit and interact with people from other countries and to introduce our beautiful Indonesian culture to the others. And one take that I can get from the last focus group discussion is we can share our culture not only through arts, music, food, but also through our values. So the beautiful values of Indonesian or traits that we can have can be inspiring to others. And we have to keep that in mind that it's something very valuable from us that we can share to all the world. Thank you.
That was amazing closing. Thank you so much, Saskia. And maybe if you have free time for tomorrow, don't forget to join even on Britzone Discord in Friday at 8 p.m. Yeah, guys. See you. Thank you so much for joining our session. Have a nice day, everyone. Bye bye.
Have a nice weekend, everyone. And bye bye, YouTube.
Oh, yeah.